a very good way to start of the weekend. It's Friday, the 19th of August. That's your opening bell, Frontier opening bell here on Frontier Africa Reports. Let's get the show started, everyone. Thank God we all made it to this day of another Friday in the month. So let's get to Nigerian market up. The decline in the shares of Okomo Oil, Boa Cement and MTN shares dragged the Nigerian stock market. The oil NGX down by 0.29%. The BRVM fell by 0.42%. It's been a steady decline since the start of the week for the market in Côte d'Ivoire. The Egyptian market went up 0.36% on the day after the central bank governor suddenly left office and was appointed presidential advisor to President SADC. Of course, today is the start of the weekend, so the markets are closed today, Friday, in Cairo. Then you have the Nairobi market down by 0.1%. Investors trying to make sense of the current political issue around the August 9th general elections, which was declared in favor of William Ruto, the incumbent deputy president, but being challenged by number one frontrunner Raila Odinga, the prime minister. The GSE 0.06% better on Thursday, 71,000, just a few notches above 71,000 for the largest securities exchange on the African continent. So take me straight to the East African top headlines this Friday. Standard Chartered of Kenya reporting 10% net profit jump in the first 6 months of this year. I&M Groups says Rwanda's subsidiary was the main driver of the growth reported in the first 6 months of 2022. And the DR Congo has floated the Treasury Bonds index at 10%, worth about $12.5 million. That is a 2-year tenor instrument. And DR Congo is now the chairman of the Southern African Development Community. For a 1-year term, the baton of leadership was handed over by the president of Tanzania 2 days ago. And Uganda says it's going to buy electricity from Kenya after a Simba dam had some damage. Until that is sorted out, Kenya will be supplying energy to Uganda. Be your brother skipper. So let's get to West Africa, where the Nigeria's Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the FCCPC, yesterday cracked down heavily on online money lenders in the country. An enforcement action was taken against Soko Lending Company Limited. And the FCCPC issued a statement that all fintech companies, including Flutterwave, OPay, Paystack, and others, should stop giving financial transactions to any online money lender or digital money lender that is under investigation by the Joint Regulatory Task Force, which includes the FCCPC, the Central Bank, the EFCC, the Anti-Graft Commission, and a few other agencies. It's a major enforcement action in the digital fintech space, money lending space, by the FCCPC under Babatunde Irukera, the chairman. And Nigeria is going to be suspended by Emirates Airline effective from the 1st of September. No flights in and out of the country by Emirates has been announced because the airline says it's been unable to get its money out of the country, $85 million. In total, IATA, which is the international body for all travel agencies, says the FX locked in Nigeria is around $400 million. In the meantime, Dubai is also reviewing the visa policies and processes for Nigeria almost immediately as well. And one good news coming through from next week is Nigeria is launching its energy transition plan. It's going to be done on the 24th of August, Wednesday. Keep an eye on. Let's see how much this will move Nigeria forward as we look to COP27 taking place in Cairo, Egypt in the month of October. And many countries in Africa are trying to get ready for that particular big event on the continent. And Africa's subscription video on demand, video on demand SVOD market is expected to hit about 13.64 million subscribers by the year 2027. That's according to a new report which was released earlier this week. And saving the CD, the Bank of Ghana has raised interest rate 300 basis points to 22%. And will graduate what you call the CRR, the cash reserve ratio for banks, from the current 12% to 15% between 1st of September and November. That's the latest from Ghana, looking to keep the currency afloat as inflation heads towards 32%, 31.7% effective, according to data released for the month of July. And African Bank, EcoBank Togo, and BIA Togo had put money together to fund the Adetoko's industrial platform. It's an industrial and logistic industrial park that Togo in West Africa is putting together. Now, is that been fully backed by those organizations. EcoBank is headquartered in Togo, by the way, but operates across about 35 African countries. And Equatorial Guinea and 2 Chinese firms, they're working together to build a petrochemical refinery. So let's touch down in Southern Africa and see what's making the headlines this Friday as we head to the world. Exxaro says his first half of the year profit were up 26% because crude oil prices jumped in the period, sticking very high, around triple digits in dollar terms. And Zimbabwe Trade Annual Exporters Conference is set now for October 19 to 21. And the Central Bank of Zimbabwe, or the Reserve Bank, seems to be winning. The whole idea about introduction of gold coins seems to be working. Those who are short in the dollar and the black market currency speculators are now caught in the trap because the Zimbabwean dollar is recovering against the US greenback. That policy put in place in July, 2 tranches of gold already sold to commercial banks, which went into the market, is helping the Zimbabwean dollar recover some of its lost ground against the American greenback. So that's one good news. And the Southern African Development Community has extended its troops a boot on the ground in northern parts of Mozambique. There's no definite deadline how long they're going to be there. They're supporting Mozambique to protect its multi-billion-dollar gas industry. And finally, this Friday on FOB, Frontier Opening Bell, let's touch on with Egypt. We're looking at the latest from Egypt's central bank on its monetary policy direction for the country as we saw the exit of the country's central bank on Wednesday. But the country's trade deficit was down about 35.8% to about $2.6 million in the month of May. In the meantime, SC Zone Toyota Shusho Group Corporation signed an MOU. They're looking to put Japanese projects in the special economic zone that Egypt has. And Predator Oil and Gas is looking for funds to scale its operations in Morocco. And finally, the World Bank says Morocco's food inflation is the second is lowest in the North African region after Tunisia of about roughly 10%. And that's it for today. Let's leave it there. I'll see you at the other side of the weekend. That will be Monday. This is your Frontier Opening Bell. Have a great day, everyone, and goodbye from here.